Welcome to this week's edition of Tahoe Sportsline. We've got a celebrity appearance in the house. Mike, good to see you. Mike's our sales director here, replacing Commissioner Tooney, who's interviewing with the Washington Redskins, and Coach McLaughlin, who's had his daughter's wedding.
Both going after their dreams. Danny being on the beach and Crystal with her losing Redskins out there. So
Well, they did just sign Deshaun Jackson, so maybe there's hope.
yeah, big news in the NFL. Lots of stuff going around there, so we'll look forward to it.
We got 4 teams left for the Final Four. But before we get started on that, let's talk about our Facebook competition from last week.
We do it every week. This last week, the winners were David Holm and Steven Jacobs. David won a snowmobile tour from Lake Tahoe Adventures. They're still going until mid-April. And then $25 to Sushi Pier, home of the all-you-can-eat. Good stuff right there. Go to LakeTahoeTelevision.net/contest for your chance to win those prizes. You got to submit 5 minutes before game time so we can get everything in. It's completely free, and we're going to announce your name on TV if you're the winner. So get over there to our website and enter your answers.
All right, I don't think Warren Buffett was sweating our Final Four picks, but we're down to 4 teams.
Yep. Big games on Saturday. The first one on tap is the Kentucky and Wisconsin game. Going to be a good matchup there, and I'm going with Wisconsin on this one. And Wisconsin, because Bo Ryan has been such a consistent coach, he's really going to keep them calm in this big game, I think, and throughout. And because I am picking them to go to the finals because they can shoot the ball and have the versatility with their players. Kaminsky can go inside and on the perimeter. That's a 7-footer that can make a 3-point shot. Like that's insane to have that versatility. Kentucky being number 1 offensive rebounding team. Wisconsin, the number 2 defensive rebounding team. That's going to be a huge matchup right there on those boards. And I think the biggest difference maker is going to be Kentucky making that 3 because Kaminsky being down there under the basket, you got to swish those threes.
You know, big game experience, they don't have a better coach, Kentucky. Everyone likes Wisconsin. They've got a big interior presence. But, boy, you got to root for the underdog here. 8 seed in the Final Fours, and they do have some experience, and what a fantastic bunch of athletes.
That is exciting to see that 8 seed come make it all the way down. So let's go on to the next game, and we're talking Florida at UConn, and this is the powerhouse matchup out of the two. Florida being the favored by 7 points, and I'm thinking they're going to beat by more than that. I'm saying probably about 10 to hopefully play into the parlay that will be going there. They played every other Final Four team, so I'd say advantage Gators there. It cuts down their prep time considerably, but that doesn't mean they're a lock to win 2 games here. They played Wisconsin and UConn months ago, and that's a long time in college basketball. But those teams have improved considerably, so Florida may know those players and that team, but nothing's a lock in the Final Four. That's why you play the game.
That is true. And UConn was the last team to beat Florida. So we'll see. I mean, my original pick to win it all was Florida, so I'm going to stick with them. But wouldn't it be cool to see UConn play, the number 8 Kentucky team?
Oh, absolutely.
For a national championship.
I think the national championship is going to be a matchup between Florida and Wisconsin. So that'll be a one to check out there, and then we'll be highlighting that.
All right, make sure you log onto our Facebook page. It's a free competition with some great prizes. We'll see you next week.